Welcome back, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the sweet spot where science meets soul. Today is Take Action Tuesday, and I'm Dr. Derek Sweet. For those of you who don't know me, I'm your host. I'm a board-certified psychiatrist with a background in sports psychiatry and high performance. So I've been thinking about you since our conversation yesterday. Remember, after we explored the three sources of the power that's within you? And I received some really beautiful messages from listeners who said they felt something shift inside of them when they practice accessing the three sources of power within them. And that's exactly what happens when we begin to recognize our innate power. When we don't just adopt a helpless or weak attitude, that we recognize that there's a power within us. Things start moving in powerful new ways. So yesterday we discovered that the power was already in us. Today, Take Action Tuesday, we're going to do something exciting. We're going to put that power that's already in motion inside of us into use, into action, because guess what? It's Take Action Tuesday. You see, power isn't meant to just sit still. That's the thing about it. It's like a river. It must flow. It has to flow. So when we direct it, and when we direct it purposefully, and that's what this whole week is about. It's about not just power, it's about purposeful power. When we direct it purposefully, that's when the magic happens with power. And I've got some fascinating science to share with you about why taking action, even the tiny steps, can create massive shifts in your life. So here's something remarkable about your brain. Every time you and I take an intentional action, there's a section in your brain, I've mentioned it before, called the prefrontal cortex. It's the power center. It's the CEO of the brain. The prefrontal cortex releases a special cocktail of neurochemicals that actually strengthens your ability to take even more action once you've taken the first step. That's why they always say, like, if you don't want to work out, go and just try to do one push-up. Your brain ain't gonna be able to do nothing more than go do another push-up and another one. So it's always about taking that first step, because the CEO and the prefrontal cortex, it knows what you want to do and it will compound the action, right? So it's like a beautiful spiral going upward when we take that first action. There's an author named James Clear. He captured it perfectly when he wrote this quote: "Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become." Let's say that again. Every action you take, my friend, is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. This scientific truth reminds me of one of my favorite scriptures, because this is science meets soul here. And the scripture that comes to mind when I read that quote was this: faith without, and I know you can finish this for me, those of you who are into this, faith without what? Faith without works is dead. In other words, you can believe all you want. If you don't have any action in you, nothing's happening. Faith without works is dead. That's what the ancient scriptures told us. So look, whether you're coming from a spiritual perspective or a scientific one, the message, my friend, is the same. Our power grows through action. Now, what I want to share is a powerful technique I called the PAB. What is the PAB? The PAB is the Power Action Bridge. Think of one small area today where you want to express your power. Just today. Maybe you need to speak up in a meeting today. Maybe you need to set a boundary with somebody who is overstepping the line. Maybe you need to take your first step towards taking care of yourself and your health. Maybe it's time to have a difficult conversation with someone. Maybe it's just time to clean up that bedroom or that kitchen. I want you to get it in mind. You have it? Good. Now, I want you to remember those 3 power sources we talked about yesterday on Making Moves Monday. And let's activate them. Let's activate our 3 power sources that we learned yesterday for your chosen action today on Take Action Tuesday. Action 1, take a deep breath with me. Feel your physical power. Remember yesterday? That was the first move. I want you to stand or sit up a little straighter, square your shoulders, open and close your fist or something. Just acknowledge your physical power. Next, I want you to connect to your mental power. I want you to visualize yourself taking the action with confidence that you want to take today. Something you want to confidently do, whatever it is. Visualize it. You don't have to do it. I just want you to visualize it, because once your prefrontal cortex sees it and your occipital lobe sees it and your hippocampus remembers it and your brain starts to light up, it will galvanize you to action. And finally, the third resource, the third step, is to tap into your spiritual power. Remind yourself of the deeper purpose that God has for you, that there's a plan for your life, that there's a purpose for your life. There's a reason you're listening to me right now on this rant. Because your spiritual life matters and you mean something. So yes, whatever that feeling is that's bigger than you, the faith you need to have, the belief you need to have, tap into it right now, my friend. And there you have it, a real world application of your power. Okay, now, I want you to know that those power moves that I just told you are real. And you can take it a little step further by just adding in this 5-5-5 action step. Take 5 seconds now to name your action. One more time. 5 seconds. What's the action you're going to take today? And then 5 seconds to feel the power and feel your power sources around this action. With every breath, with every thought, with every movement, you are being powerful. And then the last 5, you're going to commit. You're going to commit to yourself that you're going to do this. That this is Take Action Tuesday, and you're committing right here, right now, to take an action. Got it? It's that simple. Yes. So this isn't about massive changes, my friend. This is not about taking all these powerful moves. This is about just one purposeful step. Being purposely powerful in a small way, so that you can have the big outcome down the line. Because nothing big happens without a series of small steps. Remember, the smallest action taken with purposeful power is going to create the ripples that are going to transform your entire life. All right, now, beautiful souls, gotta go. Remember, you're not just learning about power this week. You're actively becoming more powerful with each intentional step that we are giving you. Tomorrow's Win It All Wednesday, and we're going to explore how to expand your power and your impact even more. Until then, this is Dr. Derek Sweet. Please check me out on LinkedIn, on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.